to this new moon in Leo vibe. I don't know why I'm excited. I don't know why I'm excited. I guess because new moons like recharge me with new energy towards new goals. All right, so this new moon is August 16th. And new moons are great times for setting intentions for new beginnings. I know you've heard that a million times. Everybody says that new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. However, a new moon, well, okay, in scientific terms, a new moon occurs when the moon is on the same side of the earth as the sun. If you understand that. So it's like they're lined up. So we're seeing the dark side, which we call the dark side, but it's a shadow that's casted on the moon that it makes it appear dark in the sky. Now, the energy and vibration of a new moon is like a resetting of the lunar cycle. So pretty much you've arrived at a point where cycles have been completed, and now you are looking towards the future. What next? Now, with a new moon, doesn't always mean something brand new is going to be ushered in. It could be a new feeling, a new energy, a new vibration, new environment, new people, or it could just be that you don't grasp onto this energy and you end up repeating a cycle that feels like it's new, but really it's the same thing happening again, just a whole different scenario. And we don't want that to happen here on my channel. We prevent cycle repetition. Hopefully y'all follow the directions and the things I toss out here and the advice. And nobody is here consistently repeating cycles. Now, you are going to have moments where you stumble over a lesson that you have to repeat. But to have to repeat a cycle constantly over and over and over again, I truly hope that you can find a video here with some form of intuitive therapy that can assist you with bringing a cycle that's toxic to an end. So this specific new moon is a new moon in Leo. So it comes with its own different vibration for new beginnings. The house of Leo is the house of pleasure. It's the fifth house. It's the house of childlike energy, of children. So it has a lot to do with recreational activities, things you do leisurely. It has to do with creativity, doing things that are just fun and spark your creative energy. So put that together with new beginnings, and you can kind of get an energy of what this new moon is asking us to start. And that is to find more time for fun. Find more time to be around young folk, to play, to share your creative gifts, to learn from their creativity, to make time for pleasure and leisure, and to in the cycle of overachieving, overwhelming ourselves, overworking, and really enjoying life. So on that note, here's some ways or some things that you might experience during this new moon, some ways you can harness the energy. Y'all know I always give you a few tips. So first off, you might find yourself feeling more tired around this time. Very introspective, looking within, trying to understand things you've gone through and things that you feel and believe. And you may find that you're ready to indulge in some much needed me time. So you may feel like pulling your energy back and being to yourself a lot. And that's okay. Okay. That is okay. You may also find that this is a perfect time to align your energy with your goals and focus on what you want to achieve. Okay. Align your energy with your goals is the key there. You can focus on what you want to achieve, but if your energy is not matching what you're trying to call in, then all you'll constantly be doing is trying, and you will not succeed. You have to get your energy to match the vibration of what you want to call in. So if you want to be rich, you cannot be in an energy of someone who feels like they're poor, they're broke, and they have nothing. You have to rise above that vibration and get into one that matches one of someone with wealth. Okay? And that's just one example, but you get the point. Okay. Also, actions matching your desires. You will be inspired to stand in your truth. And the only way to grow at this time will be to do that. So you cannot desire something and your actions go against what you want. You have to stand in that truth. If you desire to communicate something that has been weighing heavy on you, then by telling lies, gossiping, or saying nothing, you're not standing in your truth. And you're going to feel that push and that urgency to do so. Or you're just going to feel stagnant, as if you are not growing. You're also going to feel a need to commit to starting anew. And this is a good time for starting a new project in general. All right. Add some fun to your routine in a way. So if you're starting a new project, because this is Leo energy here, make sure this project is fun. Make sure there's an element of fun to the project. Make sure that it's something that you can do in your leisure time. And just make sure it's not something that becomes a toxic overthinking issue, an issue that you'll overthink and think and stress over. It should be something that sparks you creatively and also brings you peace of mind when you have to tackle it. It feels good, you know? Lastly, do a manifesting ritual. Some people do, some people don't. Some manifestation rituals you could do are creating some affirmations at this time that will inspire and motivate you. A journal, start journaling, write every day something you're grateful for or something that you are releasing that is no longer serving a purpose in your life, and journal what you're moving on towards, who you're becoming, what you're learning. If you're intuitive, you pull cards. If you have not tapped in, or if you have tapped in and you just need some confirmation, get a reading. It's a wonderful time to get a reading. Create a vision board, and literally plant seeds. It's a great time to start a garden, start growing something anew. So, on that note, I'm going to give you your general reading. This is the general forecast for the vibe this new moon will be bringing upon the tribe. So all of you that are drawn here may experience aspects of this general reading or maybe just feeling the vibration. Okay. After this, we will do a pick a pal. I'll have 4 pals for you to choose from. And that will give you a little bit more of a personalized view of what to expect. Of course, to have a full personal view, you'd have to book a personal reading. But this is, my gift to the public. It's a little intuitive guidance therapy here. The reason why I call my sessions therapy is because they are therapeutic. I make it a point to give elevating information and also advice. I never want to just be someone who gives news that can bring you down and then show you no way up, shed darkness on you, but don't point you in the direction of the light. So for that reason, and also because I share personal aspects of myself, and many of you have opened up personal aspects of yourself to me, I see this as a therapeutic exchange rather than just looking at some cards. Okay, so let's see. Where will the energy be focused, or should we focus our energy under this new moon's vibration? We have balance will be important. Light. Spiritual growth. And fitness. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, I always look at the bottom. It gives you a sense of what can be an underlying current at this time. Maybe something that won't be as obvious as these 4 things. And we have cleanse. So So with balance, we have the keywords being imagination, vitality, enthusiasm, focus, and expression. With light, you have ideas, success, praise, new growth, and approval. Spiritual growth, you have truth, knowledge, radiance, humor, intuition. And with fitness, you have challenge, excitement, and adventure. Cleanse, you have rebirth, alignment, higher consciousness. I'm going to read all of the affirmations for each of these cards. Last, the action that you can take. There's an action for each of these energies that can help you to increase this energy. So it says, for balance, you can write out your to-do list and do one or more than one is a bonus. With light, give one or more things from your wardrobe to charity. With spiritual growth, give a compliment to everyone you speak with today. And since I'm speaking to you guys, I would love to say you guys are wonderful, vibrant energies on this planet. Never let any of your experiences dim your light. Know that your experiences are meant to enhance that light and point you in the direction of your life purpose. I believe in all of you that are drawn to this channel, and I send y'all so much light and love. Alrighty. Fitness. Challenge yourself. Swim, run, jump, do yoga, play golf. Do something that challenges your level of endurance. And with cleanse, substitute a meal with fruit or vegetable juice and open up a window. Let some new fresh air into the house. Okay. Newsflash for each of these. Balance. Reward yourself. You can give more when you feel good. So you do have to make a balance between what you give as well as what you receive. And sometimes you need to give to yourself as much as you give to others. And it does make you feel good to receive from yourself, to be able to treat yourself. With light, destiny calls. Keep it simple. Proof is on the way. So no need to go overboard with working towards your manifestations and your goals and your success. Keep things simple. Keep doing what you're doing. In other words, you're about to see proof that you are on the right path and your destiny is right within your reach. With spiritual growth, believe in yourself. You are a natural teacher and advisor. So maybe a lot of people have been coming to you for advice and looking to you to mentor them or guide them or tell them something, that they don't know of in some way, shape, or form. And maybe you're doubting that you are the one meant to do this. Well, here is your confirmation. Fitness. Your personal fitness goal is clearly in sight. So any of you who have been eating less or eating healthier or working out more, and you've been thinking, I don't see any results, they're letting you know that those goals are in sight. This is a new moon energy here. This is a great time to change maybe your diet. Maybe you're working out and you haven't changed how you eat. I'm guilty of that. Maybe you've changed how you eat, but you're not working out. Start something new. It's a great time, and you'll start to see that your fitness goals are manifesting. And then you have for cleanse, you have guidance from above. Someone is listening. So make sure if you're feeling a little lost, you do talk to the divine, your spirit guides from this lifetime, past lifetime, ancestors, animal spirit guides, nature spirit guides, angelic spirit guides, whoever, whatever deity, ascended masters you call on them. You have their ear. So let's get to these affirmations that will help boost your experience during this new moon energy. We have for balance, I am friendly, capable, and talented. I stand tall. For light, you have many gifts are given when I trust and surrender. For spiritual growth, you have I trust the bright inner light that guides my way. For fitness, you have today is a royal star day. It's great to be alive. And for cleanse, you have clear thoughts and a clean body. Open the door to the future. Love it, love it. Now let's take a quick look at the tarot to get a more in-depth look at the vibe this new moon is creating or bringing onto this planet at this time. I'm using the Muse Tarot because it gives me an astro feeling. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but it made me feel like moon energy or lunar vibes. Okay. Wow, I'm looking at my notes here. I was supposed to only pull 3 cards for each, and I did 4. Something in me said it was 4. That's why I have to look at my notes, but I guess Spirit took the wheel. So we have the Emperor coming through. Oh, yeah. So this is going to be a great time if you want to start a business or entrepreneurship or something. People are going to be looking at you as someone who is meant to lead, or a very good boss. We have awakening. Yeah, judgment. So it is time. It's like the divine is saying, yes, step into your purpose. And maybe at this time, you're just starting to realize what it is. It does feel like this new beginning, this new moon is going to be awakening you to a lot of things that maybe you misjudged about yourself or people misjudged about you. God is going to be shining a light on you so that these things can be recognized because you're meant to lead in some way. You have strength. Yeah. So it is a time of courage and strength. And I feel like you're being rewarded. We're being rewarded at this time for having gone through many trials and tribulations, I feel like from past lifetimes with this ancient Egyptian background all the way until now. Two of Inspiration, which is the Two of Wands. So you are being moved towards your destiny at this time. It does feel like you have some goals set. Maybe some of you are going to travel as well. I see travel. I see people studying and learning about things they didn't comprehend before. I just see partnerships and moving forward and really being courageous and brave in moving towards what you feel called to. It's a lot of red energy here with the fire sign. And for the lion to come through during a new moon in Leo, I think that's even more confirmation that you are on the right path. And more red. We have the 10 of Emotions, the 10 of Cups. So there's a great opportunity to find emotional satisfaction and happiness at this time. Go after whatever is calling to you. You're being guided towards your destiny. You're being guided towards your dreams, your goals, where you want to go. Maybe you feel like you don't know what's ahead, but be brave and courageous and just go on adventures. Things that are new to you are going to bring you so much joy and emotional satisfaction. I see your community coming in and coming together. And bottom of the deck, more, look at all this red and orange energy. Root chakra, sacral chakra. So it's going to be a lot of creative energy going on. With the Two of Materials at the bottom of the deck, which is Two of Pentacles, and even the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles. It's showing me here that what you don't realize is something you planted has grown. It is growing. And you are capable of achieving everything you dreamed. Maybe you feel like you have a lot of things on your plate. There are 2 things you are meant to do. I feel like you are able to do 2 things seamlessly. So there are 2 things you need to bring together that are going to manifest something amazing. Something that you've been working on, it's coming in. It may have felt like it was a long time coming because the Knight of Pentacles moves kind of slow. But this Knight of Pentacles looks like it is on the go. So in this deck, it does feel like this opportunity for more than one, I feel like stream of income is what I'm hearing. To come in is coming in fast. However, you have to stay open, okay? Do not get fearful. Do not second guess yourself. But really, most importantly, don't stay stagnant because of overthinking. You know what it is you are called to do. Be brave and do it. Leave the past behind and move forward. Notice all of them are looking forward towards emotional satisfaction. All of the movement is forward. So that is the general consensus at this time, is to focus on moving forward towards your goals. Do not worry about the past. Step into your power. You are really meant to lead in some way, shape, or form. There are going to be people brought into your life to inspire you, to guide you where you need to go. But do know that you're already headed there, and you're more than capable. You've been working for this or towards whatever this is for quite some time. And do not doubt that you are able to handle it. It's coming in. That's what I got for you guys. I hope that this was a great general read. And I'll be right back with the pick-a-pow. Bye. Welcome to the pick-a-pow portion of this new moon in Leo reading. Oops. So, there's been a lot that's gone on since I did the general reading. This is still the same day. However, I stopped, I ate, I had something to drink. I feel refreshed and revived. Also, I ordered some groceries, and it seems like almost everything I ordered is needing to be substituted. But I did have a substitution already selected for just about everything. So it just gives me an air that I should let you guys know, just an energy that things you might expect to be one way may end up coming through, but not in the way you expect. So leave your, really focus on your desires, but leave the outcomes and expectations to source, okay? That way you won't be disappointed, and that way you'll be able to be grateful for what you receive, even if it's not received or it doesn't come in the way that you expect. So here we go. That was just a side note. So we have 4 pals, and if you notice today, there's no background music. Usually I use music because it helps you to focus and hone in on what's being said. But today my house is unusually quiet. So I figure, why not enjoy the sounds, a little something. So anyway, each pal is represented by a scented coin. Whoa. Y'all must got money on y'all mind, or money coming in. I meant to say cone, and I said coin. Anyway, it's represented by a scented cone. All right, each one, as well as the top card that I'm going to reveal now as you are getting into the energy of selecting your pal. So let's take in a deep breath together, in through your mouth, taking in new energy, and exhale out your mouth, releasing anything that no longer serves a purpose in your vibration, letting go of stress, tension. Let's do one more in. To new beginnings, and exhale to releasing the past. All right. So pal number 1 is represented by this, I guess, orangey golden cone, and the card abundance. We starting right off with a bang, huh? The second pile is represented by this green cone, and the card pleasure. All right. Pile number 3 is represented by this pink cone, and the top card, hunger. How? I told y'all I'm feeling it today. And the 4th pile is represented by the blue cone, and the top card, the path. Wow, each pile has a very interesting vibe to it. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, I say follow where you're guided. However, I always suggest that you choose one pal as your primary message, and anything you're drawn to after as a secondary side note. Okay, so take a good look. Okay, my house ain't so quiet no more because now people are up and moving. I hear them. But anyway, take a good look pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or pile 4, and I will be back with pile number 1. All of the timestamps are in the description, so if you want to jump right to the pile you selected, just go into the description, read all of the wonderful things that I typed there, and then click and go to your pile. And I'll be back with pile 1. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you were drawn to this cone, which is actually the scent jasmine. So I will tell you that I do feel you need some relaxation. Jasmine is soothing. It's a scent that people put in their bathtubs when they want to relax and unwind. And it's a beautiful flower as well. So I do see you focusing more on taking care of your physical appearance, buying smells and scents that actually spark relaxation and peace of mind would be good for you at this time. To oils to put on as well as to burn in the home, candles as well that are scented. But I do see you focusing a lot on relaxation, and if not, that's what you need to start to put some energy towards, making sure that you have time to unwind. And your top card is your advice card. You have the card Abundance, and I will be tapping into the energy of that card last. So let's see what the rest of your reading says. How will this new moon encourage you, and in what ways? So we have emotions are running high, supermoon. So you may be feeling emotionally hyper. You may be feeling emotionally hyper, and you are being encouraged to. Perhaps you're someone who stifled your emotions, held them in, didn't let them out. You are being encouraged under this new moon to allow your emotions to run wild and free. Let them out. There's a lot you've been holding in, and it's time to release it in a positive way. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Well, there you have it. This new moon is beckoning you to speak. There's something you need to say or speak of that you are very emotionally attached to. It gets your juices going in a positive way or in a negative way. Maybe it's something that, has a negative impact in the world or in your life. Whatever the case may be, you're being encouraged at this time to speak up, to let your emotions out through your communication, okay? You have taken inspired action, full moon in Virgo. So there is a need for you to get to it. Whatever you've been sitting on and holding in and not speaking up about or not saying, or maybe there's something you're supposed to just be sharing with the world, period. And maybe you're not doing that, or you're giving up. Maybe you're ignoring when you are inspired and moved to do something, or you can't see clearly the way ahead. And I say that because all of a sudden my left eye started to feel blurry and itchy. Okay. Practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. So you're being encouraged to speak up, let your emotions be expressed. Okay. Take inspired action towards this, towards speaking up and getting your emotions out and on the table. And also remembering to be in a state of gratitude. So that could also be what you're being encouraged through your communication. Maybe there's someone you are very grateful for, or someone who hasn't been very grateful or appreciative of you, or someone who wants to show appreciation. At this time, communication is being encouraged for action to be taken in this direction. And stay in the energy of gratitude. That's your best vibe to be in under this new moon. Even if you feel like you don't have nothing to be grateful for, there's always something. So what cycle are you completing right now? Okay, my pile ones. Let me move you up here. You have 10 of Swords coming through reverse. But I don't usually take reversals with this pile, but I'll keep that in mind. The Tower coming through reverse. It's good these cards are coming in reverse, at least the first one, and the Page of Wands. So you are completing a cycle where you felt just completely beat down by life. Maybe you went through a very, very difficult time dealing with a lot of disappointments and betrayals. Things that you thought were like maybe friends and partnerships and collaborations that you thought were like set in stone for life. Nothing could knock them down. Came crashing down. Relationships you thought were set in stone fell apart. People you thought you could trust betrayed you. Whatever the case may be, that cycle is coming to an end, and opportunity is coming in for you that in the past you may have missed because you were so beat down. I really feel like this pal went through a lot when it comes to adversity. People wanting to hold you back, hold you down, not see you progress, knock down anything they see you building. There's some kind of worry about you progressing. It could be in family or in friendship circles. So that cycle is completing. Either you left those people behind, or you're in a vibe now where whatever they're thinking and doing cannot affect you, or you've even opened up your mind and your heart now to rise above that energy. Whatever the case may be, there's an opportunity coming back around again that you might have missed in the past because you were dealing with so much chaos in your life and pain. And it's going to come back in again. Stay in a state of gratitude. I feel like it's something you're going to be so grateful for when it does come in. So what new beginning is possible for you now? Well, maybe we'll get an idea what this new opportunity is. Deceit. See? You ain't got to worry about this no more. New beginning that's coming in for you is no more deceitful, wicked, backhanded people. Okay? And though they will still be around because they are present in your new beginning, they will no longer have an effect on your life. It's something that you've done that has either you've healed or you've addressed the issues with these people, or you're going to address it, being that communication is the key for you at this time. Whatever the case may be, you're getting a new beginning when it comes to that. Also, man holding a heart. So you're also getting a new beginning when it comes to romance and love. Maybe you are the man holding the heart, or there's a man whose heart is totally out there and devoted towards you. Whatever the case may be, you're getting a fresh start there. And I do feel like perhaps in friendships and in relationships, you have been constantly disappointed and deceived. And this is why you're getting a new start in that area of your life. Okay. And also a new start, anxiety. So stress will be gone. You might have been always constantly feeling like you had to worry about these people, or what people are thinking about you, or what people are trying to do to get in your way. A lot of stress and worry about what to do next, what's happening here, am I going the right way? All of that is going away. You're getting a whole fresh new start when it comes to love and peace of mind, I'm hearing. Not really having to worry about any BS, you know? And that's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, because it looks like you've had to deal with that enough already. All right. So, how can you be a co-creator in manifesting this? Sage. So I would say burn some sage, but it says blessing. And I do feel like there is some special luck coming your way with this new moon, like a blessing coming in. So make sure you do purify and cleanse your space, maybe yourself, do some prayer rituals. Not even rituals, because people always say rituals. Pray all the time. It doesn't have to be something you do under the new moon. So pray, burn some sage. But I see Jupiter here in the moon, so this is it will be helpful for you in manifesting what you want if you are able to release certain emotions Listen to your intuition. Be patient enough to allow things that may be beneath the surface to be revealed, and keep your faith, trust, because by following your higher calling, you're going to be so blessed. And I do see here with the abundance card, abundance is exactly what it says. And in case you didn't know, the sage in general is a plant that's influenced by the moon. So it would be a good thing for you to sage and get some sage. But that's just interesting. I forgot that, and I thought I'd let you all know that little tidbit. And here you have Hunter's Moon with abundance. So really, you're just being advised to take advantage of this time in your life where you're being blessed with the opportunity to leave a tumultuous past behind and grasp a new inspiring future where deceit and anxiety can't get in the way. This is a time of great abundance for you. Embrace it. Staying in a state of gratitude will assist you with that, as well as keeping yourself in a state of peace. But not one where you are silent, peaceful and relaxed. No anxieties, but speaking up and standing up for whatever it is you believe in. And that's what I got for you at this time, my Power Ones. I hope this helped you with harnessing this new moon energy or whatever you may have been experiencing at this time under the new moon in Leo's influence. Please read the description to find out more about how we can vibe, as well as how you can join my signature program that is beginning soon called Ancestral Echoes. And on that note, like this video if it resonated. Remember to subscribe to the tribe if you're new here. And I'm sending you so much love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with Pile 2. Hey, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So you were drawn to this apple-scented incense. This incense gave me heart chakra vibes. It made me feel like a sweetness in your life. So I do feel like maybe you're moving into a new beginning when it comes to how you relate to relationships of love and romantic encounters, or even family coming together, reunions. Pleasure is your advice card, so I read this one last. Okay, let's see what we have here. So how will this new moon encourage you? In what way? A new start is coming. You literally got new moon. So this new moon is literally giving you a new start. Just whatever you've been hoping, wanting a do-over for, you're getting that opportunity with this new moon. You also have a new romantic cycle begins. Didn't I just say this felt like something with romance? New moon in Libra. So you just got new moon, new moons. So if you've been looking for a new love, it looks like you're getting some great momentum behind that. And if you're already in a relationship, it's going to get a reboot where it's going to feel revived. You have make time for self-love. Last quarter moon in Libra. So yeah, love of yourself is going to be encouraged at this time. And trust the universe. First quarter moon in Aquarius. So you're being encouraged to really trust and maintain faith that everything is coming into alignment for you as it should. Very to the point. So what cycle are you completing now? My Pal 2s. 8 of Wands reverse. I'm putting it upright, but yeah, it came to reverse. Unity reversed. Okay. And the King of Cups reverse. This makes sense. So the cycle you're bringing to an end, or that this new moon is completing, that you're completing at the start of this new moon, is one where you're constantly bogged down by toxic people. You're closing a cycle of being around people that just did not fit who you were growing into. They kind of slowed you down and held you back. They kept you from receiving messages and opportunities that were meant for you because you were around people who were doing nothing, people weren't goal oriented, and people who were emotionally manipulative. So perhaps you were made to feel guilty if you wanted to grow, or if you wanted to advance in any way. If you wanted to spend time just loving on you and what you wanted in life, you felt guilty leaving these people behind, or they did whatever they could in their power to keep you from going forward. That cycle is over. It does feel like being in manipulative relationships also were a block to you moving forward. Okay, so what new beginning is possible now? Yin Yang. So it's possible for you to now bring your feminine and masculine into balance. Perhaps you were feeling like you had to be in a totally masculine energy all the time to protect yourself, or in a totally feminine energy all the time so that people would like you. You're at a point now where you have both of those energies balanced within yourself, and you're getting a whole new beginning in how people relate to you and how they view you. All right. Let me shift these over a little. Okay. Man holding a coin. So either you're the man holding the coin, or there's a man holding a coin that's coming your way. So perhaps in the past you've dealt a lot with financial issues, or those who were in poverty or lack-minded. And now that is changing for you. There is someone coming in who actually is in a mindset of prosperity, or already is prosperous. No more dealing with people who are financially struggling and staying there due to having a negative mindset or outlook on things. And journey. Where you may have felt like you could not move forward, you're going to see now that there's a new road or pathway opening up for you. An adventure. It feels like an opportunity to travel coming your way. Maybe this man holding a coin has something to do with that, or that's you. And the money is going to come for you to do some kind of travel or some kind of journey. Could even be spiritual. Maybe you need to take a workshop or a class or course. The money is going to come. The opportunity for this new beginning is going, everything, just trust the universe. I'm just hearing everything is going to fall into place. Everything is going to balance out. You have this Libra energy here and Libra energy here, and just know that you're getting justice. Things that seemed unfair before, that cycle is over. You're going to be getting your just due. Your soul tribe is going to be coming in. People who are meant to be in your circle, and especially a lover who is worthy of you. And how can you be a co-creator in manifesting this? We have Jurgun Satcha, transfiguration. It just gives me the vibe of being open to change all around. Maybe changing how you view things, how you see things, how you approach things. Realizing that some things have to change. Like this tower here looks like it's about to be squeezed. It's been squeezed. It has fire burning. It doesn't look like it's falling. It's crumbling somewhat, but it doesn't feel like it's falling. It feels like it's going to be modified in some way when all of this is done. It may still be a tower, but it will not be the same. And that's what I feel as a co-creator to manifest this new beginning. you need to be willing to go through changes where you need to go through them. Now, I see Mars and Venus up here, so it does give me that yin and yang energy, physical energy, as well as that passionate emotional energy. So you just have to be open to allowing some things to fall away, some things to be changed within you and around you. And that's how you can help bring in what you are manifesting at this time, which is happiness and pleasure. And this is exactly what the new moon in Leo, the house of Leo, it means is pleasure. So I do feel the advice for you at this time is to do nothing that does not make you feel good. Do nothing that doesn't bring you happiness and a sweetness, and nothing that impedes on your health, because apples always make me think of being very health conscious. Nothing that is going to weigh you down or emotionally bog you down. I feel like this is a time for you to enjoy yourself, enjoy life, and yeah. Be ready for some new romance to come in and new adventures and journeys. Perhaps the romance happens on these journeys and these trips. Be open to new experiences that will bring you pleasure, happiness, joy, and all that good stuff. Give me a thumbs up if this reading resonated with you. Subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, remember to read the description. Always read the description. It has all the links and all the information about how you can register for anything that I'm offering. And on that note, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Sending y'all so much love and light. I'll be back with pile number 3 later. Hey, pile 3. So you were drawn to the card Hunger, which is your card of advice. So I'll be reading this last. And the scent Rose. So I do get an urgency about you. When I see rose, it makes me think 2 things. Stop and smell the roses. You're pushing, you're rushing. You want something to happen so badly that you're not taking a moment to breathe and woosah. And I also get beauty that can hurt. So I do see you having dealt with things, illusions, things that might have looked good to you, and then when you experienced it, it was a negative experience. And I do want you to know that that is behind you. I do feel like you're getting a lot of intuitive hits at this time, Pile 3, and you're being encouraged to really listen to them, okay? Because you're being guided at this time so that you can avoid anything that's going to get in the way of you receiving whatever new beginnings are supposed to come in for you. So let's see, how will this new moon encourage you? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So you will be encouraged to find a way to integrate your spiritual practices into your life in a simplistic sort of way, in a simple way, a way that makes it easy for you to commit to doing it daily. Maybe getting up in the morning and doing a 7-minute meditation or 5-minute stretch and movement. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Got a lot of full moons coming through. So I do feel like a lot of your energy was activated during the full moon. But this month has another full moon. So August 1st might have been the beginning of you really getting charged up. Realizing you are worthy. Realizing that there is a way to fit your spiritual pursuits in with your regular daily life. And there's another full moon this month that occurs at the end of the month on the 31st. So it started with a full moon and it ends with one. Isn't that dope? So you are going to be, I feel like this month is going to be one where you are really, really discovering you are worthy. And as long as you stay spiritually grounded, you will reach your goals. Release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. So you are being encouraged to look at where you have blocks. maybe in committing to a spiritual practice and committing to learning or understanding something, opening up to learn something new, realizing you know enough and you are worthy of certain opportunities. These are all things that are going to be encouraged for you to release if they are not helping you in this lifetime. You're going to be releasing those thoughts because those are blocks. You have full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. So you will be encouraged at this time to see where you fit in to the big picture. Maybe you've had questions of that, like, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I on the right path? Where do I fit in, to the big plan in this world? And you will begin to see things more clearly. All right. So let's see, what cycle are you completing at this time? You have Judgment. So it does feel like a cycle was completed. The Chariot came through reversed. And Knight of Pentacles. All right, so a cycle, it feels like you are completing at the time of this new moon, is one that held you back. Perhaps you didn't see yourself as worthy. Perhaps you allowed other people to be what validated your worth. Perhaps you just did not trust in the divine to support you. And for that reason, you might have experienced a lot of moments where you felt like you were charging towards something and then slowed down. That was just Spirit saying, no, no, no. Either you're going too fast or that's not for you. And so you're completing that cycle where perhaps you were looking for validation in others, not really knowing a direction, where you belonged, just feeling like you didn't know which way to go, and feeling impatient. The Knight of Pentacles it takes its time because it wants things to grow just right. So you've been planting stuff. Your cycle of planting is over. Okay, you completed that. So now it looks like you should be able to reap some of the blessings of the things that you planted. So let's see what new beginning is possible for you now. We have Strategy. This says journal log. So journaling is going to help you a lot at this time of Power Threes, which you write down. Maybe you have written things already. Your writing is going to be important too. If you are someone who wants to write, you have an opportunity at this time to really do something big when it comes to your writing. For others who are not writers, journaling is going to really assist you in ushering in any new beginnings that you might seek. All right. It will help you to strategize and plan how you're going to reach these goals. You also have Envy. So yeah, it does feel like it feels like table turning. Maybe at one point you were envious of others. Now what's happening is people are going to be a little envious of you. Maybe you're not seeing the big picture yet. And that's the thing. Others are seeing it. You have a lot of potential, my threes. You're someone who works diligently and carefully. People see that. People see your value, whether you see it or know that. And there will be people or are people who are envious. However, you are now going to be in a space where you're not affected by that and you are not someone who falls into a vibe of envy. And you have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel coming through. Your fifth chakra is the heart. I'm sorry, your throat. Whoops. It's your throat chakra. That's why I paused. Like, wait, that ain't right. It's your throat chakra. So you are going to find that maybe where you did not speak up, you didn't say how you felt, you did not express yourself in any way, shape, or form, you're going to find that you are a different person when it comes to expressing yourself verbally. Okay, maybe at one time you let people walk over you, or you didn't always say something if you didn't like the way something was going. Well, not anymore. And how can you be a co-creator in manifesting these new things coming in? Damiana or Damiana, the beloved. Wow, and this feels like this is Venus and Pluto coming together. So it feels like a union that is transforming. When I think of the beloved, it makes me think of a union with the divine. So how can you be a co-creator in manifesting? Is to stay connected to source energy, form an unending, undying love and commitment to source. Allow source to work through you, to transform you, to assist you in regenerating yourself and in moving forward. Okay. So balance that spirituality and practicality pretty much. And your advice card, hunger. Abundance and prosperity is coming into you, but the advice at this time is for you to calm down. This is probably why you had a cycle where you were slowed down constantly. It's time for you to relax and rely on your spiritual connection to know, to trust that things are coming in that are meant to come in for you. Yes, it is a good time to open up that throat chakra and howl to the moon. Yes, let out your feelings and your emotions, but in a way that is not overly aggressive or passive aggressive. Okay? This is a time for you to be patient, for you to trust, and for you to express yourself, but not not with the means or with a thought of I'm going to express myself in order to push something to happen, but expressing yourself in order to release things that have been beneath the surface, okay, and that need to be expressed. But at this time, you are being asked to really trust. So stop and smell the roses, relax. The things you planted are coming into fruition. Okay, you need to get yourself spiritually grounded because when envy starts to come your way, you are going to need to have a strong connection to source. And that's not to scare you, that's just to let you know you are so great that people are going to look at you and wish that they were doing what you were doing or had the blessings that you have. Okay, and that's what I got for you, my pal threes. Pretty to the point. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, remember to read the description. It will give you all the links for registering for any of my workshops, for booking a free, for booking a personal reading with me. And yeah, I think that's it. Sending you free love and blessings always. Peace. Of course, the blessings and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I was about to say a part of my pal. Why y'all got me tongue twisted, pal three? Yeah, open up that throat chakra. Express yourself, even if you think you sound stupid or silly. You don't. Okay, and it's good practice for you not caring what people think. Okay. Last note. Bye. I'll be back with pal 4. Well, pal 4. It's been quiet in my house all this time until your pal. So, I don't know. I feel like your life is about to turn up. Maybe it's been very calm and quiet and not much movement, not that much happening that is out of the ordinary or surprising or miraculous. I think that's about to shift and change for you. You were drawn to the scent ocean and the color blue, which does give me a feeling that you are in a very spiritual energy, intuitive as well. You are in a vibration of flowing, but it does feel very powerful in that it's ocean energy. So it makes me feel like you have been you've been very active when it comes to co-creating your transformation and your change. And that's very good. So you have the path as your advice card. And I will read this last. So let's see. How will this new moon encourage you and in what way? Okay, my power force. You have an extra card. Interesting. So let's see, how will this new moon encourage you? Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So this new moon is going to really be forcing you to let go of the past, like not look back at all. If you do look back, it's to look back at and see what you have learned or to see things you've accomplished. But to dwell in past things that might have held you back, they're saying, not this time, not anymore. You're also being encouraged to work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So this new moon is really going to be pushing you to step outside of your comfort zone. So anything that felt like the norm, or this is how I always did it, or what I always did or do, is going to be out the window. You're going to be pushed into positions and doing things and with people that maybe you never saw yourself around before, or you were always afraid of, or you felt you did not fit, or you didn't know enough, or you didn't belong. Whatever the case may be, that's you're being encouraged to step into those places and those environments and those groups or whatever, or those work positions that put you in fear. You have take a breather, last quarter moon in Cancer. So this summer, do find time to take a vacation. I'm feeling like my power fours. They're saying vacation, not traveling to work or traveling to do something or to research. Literally a vacation where you are traveling or going somewhere to simply relax and enjoy nature. It is time. This new moon will also be new moon in Cancer. Relax. Yo, my power fours. It's time to take a break. It is time to take a break. And maybe that's one of the fears you're working through. That if you don't take a break, maybe something in your past has you feeling like, if you do take a break or you relax, that you're missing something. You'll be left out of something. You'll fall behind in something. But you've done so much, I'm hearing, that it's time for you to pause. You got back to back chill. Okay? So message received, I hope. You have be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Look what I said. You've done so much. You only need to look back to see the things you've accomplished and how far you've come. It's time for you to be proud of yourself and stop pushing so hard. Give yourself a break. Wow. And that was stressed. So what cycle are you completing now? Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, reverse. And the Queen of Cups. All right, so you are completing a cycle of lack. I see Ace of Wands here. It's like grasping opportunities, getting major opportunities. And it just is interesting here to see a path here. And you have the path as your lead card. But it just feels like you've always been on the path to success and you've been given opportunities and signs and synchronicities, but something in your energy that makes you feel like you're not going to get a certain amount of abundance or money. And this money is like waiting for you to be open to receive. It's like it's always been like right there, but you can't grasp it fully, or you get some of it, but you feel like you haven't gotten the full abundance. This cycle of lack is coming to an end. The Queen of Cups here, maybe you've been overly nurturing, giving a little more of yourself than you were getting back. That cycle's coming to an end. You're going to start to get some emotional fulfillment. I do feel like you're going to start to see a huge transformation in how you give of yourself and starting to balance that out a little bit more. And listening to your intuition. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Yeah, and just relaxing when it comes to money. It feels like it's something you worry about. And it's something that at this time is saying, relax. You have some major opportunities coming in. And this cycle where you struggle to get finances or stability is coming to an end. So let's see what new beginning is possible for you now. The Thinking Woman. So possibilities coming in for you now have a lot to do with things you know. Using your wisdom, your intelligence in some way You're either going to write something that people are going to read and be inspired by, or you're going to read something that's going to inspire you and help you in reaching other people. I also see a possibility of working with women and helping them to go through transformations within themselves. But yeah, that's a new opportunity coming in for yourself. And I feel like putting it here would be proud of yourself. And Queen of Cups, because this is who is being born out of all that you've gone through and all that you've done. You also have third chakra, Archangel Shemuel. So you get a new beginning when it comes to your confidence. This is your solar plexus center, determination and willpower. And I still see you doing work on that, staying in a state of confidence, of determination, of willpower, of knowing your worth and standing in your light unapologetically. And Archangel Shemuel is assisting you with that at this time. So call on this angel when you're feeling like you need help working through your fears, which also could have been the cause of you missing opportunities in the past too. And you have door to personal healing and happiness. Well, damn, if that's not a wonderful beginning that's possible for you now, I don't know what else is. You have so many doorways and paths open to you at this time. It feels like the rainbow after the storm. Yeah. There's a new beginning coming in for you where you are totally healed of the past and totally happy. Put that right in the center of the read. So how can you be a co-creator in manifesting this? Ashwagandha, purpose. Now I see the North Node up here and you have South Node. You have North Node and Moon. So how can you be a co-creator is to focus on your destiny. Focus on your intuition. Yeah, you can't really see your destiny, but you know what you feel. And your feelings, when you feel happy, when you feel joy, when you feel like you're serving your purpose, that is your destiny. That is what you're meant to be doing and where you will be the most helpful as a light worker on this planet. So you want to be a co-creator in manifesting this new beginning? Focus on listening to your intuition, using that intuition, and staying the path towards your purpose. Sorry about that. I had a little interruption with the camera, but I was saying your purpose is being revealed to you at this time. And your final card for advice was the Path. And this is talking about following your destiny. There are so many paths being opened up to you at this time. You are on the right one that is for you. And what it's doing is it's leading you to your new beginning. So have no fear. Climb that ladder. Step into your whole new world that you have been co-creating and working hard for. Your new world where there's healing and happiness awaiting for you. Or awaiting you, sorry. So your advice is to stay your path, stay your course. You are on the right path towards your higher purpose. And if you can't see it yet, it will be revealed. I would say by the next full moon on August 31st, if not already. And on that note, please give me a thumbs up if this resonated with you. This is the message I got for you, my powerful. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Remember to read the description. It'll tell you how you could book a personal reading, how we could further vibe, other workshops I have going on, free ones, as well as ones where you can become certified in doing the work that I do. I love certifying and helping other light workers find their purpose and really put it into action. So join me. Join me. Okay. On that note, peace, blessings, and have a wonderful new moon in Leo, filled with all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe.